Mitchell Gent gets his team off to a good start, knocking down a three for Sparta. They lead 3-0. Ryan Quinn knocks one down from downtown, and Sparta goes up 8-0 over Pope John. Quinn on fire early on, a three, and Sparta races out to an 11-0 lead over Pope John. Pope John comes back to cut that lead to 6 as Ryan Kruger hits a three. It's now 13-7 Sparta. It's Tyler Sabino for Pope John, counter plus a foul. He missed a foul shot. 13-9, it's Sparta after one quarter. Mr. Clutch for Sparta, Ryan Quinn for three. In the second quarter now, 16-9, Sparta leads Pope John. Pope John very much still in this game. Tyler Sabino scores off the feed from Ryan Kruger, and they trail 16-14 at this point. Glenn Gavin, a sharpshooter for Pope John, hits a three, and they go up 17-16. Sean Geary answers back for a three for Sparta to make it 22-19, Sparta in front. Kai Ahmad with a steal. He will take it all the way for Pope John, and they're up 23-22. Doug D'Angelo with a layup for Sparta, and they will lead Pope John at the half, 28-26. All right, third quarter action we go. Anthony Saccone to Sean Geary off the break, and Sparta now leads 32-26. Ryan Kruger with a driving layup as the back-and-forth action continues. 34-32, Sparta in front. Time running out, third quarter. Mitchell Gent, Sparta winds down the clock, and he makes it 39-34, Sparta after three quarters, folks. Okay, fourth quarter we go. Tom Breslin to Pope John with the baseline move, and Pope John is down by 2, 40-38. Anthony Saccone, great look to Nick DeSoma, 45-38, Sparta with the lead. Ryan Kruger keeps his team in the game, three-point shot. They trail 45-41. Pope John looking to come back. Kai Ahmad hits a three, but it wasn't enough as Sparta holds on to beat Pope John. The final score, 50-47.
We had a rough game last night. We knew we had to bounce back. We shot poorly from the field, and we came back tonight and proved that we could score all around. Kids came off the bench, and Nick came off the bench today. He played really well for us, played really tough inside. We knew they had size. They're very strong. We didn't think they were as fast as us, so we used our speed against them, got in a fast break at the end, and really put it out of reach for them. It's a great win for us. We're glad. We're proud of our fans for coming out. You know, it was just a great win for our seniors and for the whole team.
It's a great win. It's a great feeling. Senior year, coming down, last game in the new gym. It's just unbelievable feeling. It's great coming down. 5 seniors playing since we were real little, just playing together, coming down on the court. It was great.
He said timeout. He said they're a great team. You know, there's no doubt about it. They're going to come back. They're going to make their runs. But the biggest thing is to weather that storm. And we did a pretty good job of that. Held off at the end, made clutch free throws, which we didn't do yesterday. But we knocked them down today, and that's what the difference was.
Especially after last night, tough loss, and looking forward to the tournament Saturday. I think the biggest thing we wanted was something positive, and that came to us tonight. The kids played hard, they played together, and for 32 minutes they just wanted it.
Sparta got off to an 11-0 lead early in this game in the first quarter, but Pope John came roaring back.
We're very well coached, and we know that they've had games in the past where they've been down by double digits, and we know that they have the ability to come back. And you know, we weathered their storm. They came in the second quarter. They went on a scoring run on us, got back in the game. They stayed in the game for a while, and then we shut it out at the end.
We knew we weren't going to blow them out by 30. I mean, over there, like I told you before the game, we just had all the right bounces. But they're well coached, they're well prepared, and they came out and showed us that tonight. I think the biggest thing was just absorbing that offensive that they waged on us and keeping our heads in it, and they did that. And they came out and just, like I said, we stayed positive and they took care of business.
Maybe the biggest hoop of this game was by Mitchell Gent, who got the ball with about 8 seconds remaining of the third quarter, drove the lane, laid it up and in, and that carried Sparta to this victory.
We were just pulling it out, running our normal end of the quarter play, just driving, looking for a kick out for maybe a three, and he just kind of faded off, and I just came, and Sabino just tried to take a charge, so I just had to step away and just got lucky.
I think one of the things we're confident as coaches is we got 4 guys on the floor at almost any times that can get to the rim, which is a big positive for us as coaches. At any time we can call a number and hopefully we get a mismatch that we're looking for to go, and that's what we thought we had at the end of that quarter. You know, Mitchell's being guarded by a forward, and that's what we wanted. So he made a great move, got by the kid, and the biggest thing is he finished the job. And oftentimes kids make great moves, but you know that ball doesn't go in the net. It's not as great of a move as it should have been, but he finished the job, and that's what we look for in him.
Coach Brennan was saying before the game he loves coaching you guys because you have a lot of heart. I mean, what is it about this team?
Like he said, it's about heart. We have everyone on the bench, everyone all-stars. We just want to win.
This team has more heart than any team I've ever played on, and you know, our coaches make the atmosphere really great for our team. I think our personalities, you know, really convene to make this team what it is, and I think it showed today. I think it shows every time we play. We play really hard.
This Sparta team struggled early in the season, but they're really on a roll right now.
In the beginning of the season, we were just up and down, and we just never got that streak going. And a couple of games ago, we got that streak, and we caught fire. And we took a step back yesterday, but I think we're peaking again right now. And it's at the perfect time, going into all the tournaments in the state. So that's all we got to do,
I think first and foremost that these guys have played together since they were in the 4th grade. When you look at high school teams, I look at Jefferson last year, all those kids have played together for 7, 8, 9 years. And I think nowadays with kids specializing in sports, and we talked about that, kids oftentimes leave programs, and these kids didn't. I mean, a couple of them took a year or two off, came back, but they came up together, and they're playing well together, and then that's what I think it is, the fact that they're all tight off and on the court, and they do it for each other.
When Pope John comes to the gym, how big of a game is this for you guys in your heart to beat your crosstown rival and winning this game?
It's unbelievable, man. It hasn't hit me yet. And to win it on senior night in front of a great crowd, it's unbelievable.
It's nice beating anybody. So for these kids, it's special. I know that, and just like it is for Pope John, this is a great game, especially in this new conference. This kind of has that old conference rivalry from the county, and that's one of the great positives of this night. So once or twice, regardless, it's just beating Pope John's great for them.